Hello story makers, my name's Beth. I'm here from Magical Story Jars. I really hope the first day of your homeschooling journey is going well. We've been having lots of fun. We normally do quite a lot of different story making activities out in the community, but unfortunately all of that's had to stop at the moment. And then when I heard we would have to homeschool our children, I thought, you know what, I'll probably be using a lot of the things that I do out on the road with story makers, so I'll use those to help my children. I'm going to try and use those to help your children as well, just give you some great ideas, help them get creative and come up with lots of different story ideas. I founded Magical Story Jars. I made these jars because my children loved made up stories. For a while they put down the books and they decided they wanted to make up their own stories. And I couldn't find anything on the market that quite fitted the gap for the age they were at. So here we are now with our Magical Story Jars. My children, one has just turned 5, my little boy, and one is 8, nearly 9. So quite different in age ranges, but these are still great for things like, my 5-year-old's using them for bedtime stories, but we've also got people using them for creative writing. Secondary schools have bought story jars to help children with creative writing from us. We're using them for lots of different things. So what I'm going to do is this week, next week, and maybe for even longer if you guys like it, I'm going to show you a different activity every day that you can use with your story jar. You don't need to have a story jar in order to join in. Everything is going to be free. I'll show you the story cards on screen. We'll put these videos on Facebook, hopefully YouTube as well, and you'll be able to look at the activities every day. So first of all is what I'm going to do, because it's the first video, I'm going to show you how a magical story jar works and you know what they're all about. And then after that I'm going to give you a really short fun activity that you can do with the kids that won't take up too much of your time, that they will think is fun but is also helping them to learn as well. So first of all, this one here is our adventure themed magical story jar. We do also have fairy tale and dare I even say Christmas. So we have lots of different themes of story jars. Is what you do is inside the jar you get some instructions, really easy peasy instructions to use, and then there's also magic dust on the back there, and the children can sprinkle the cards with magic dust, put the lid on quick before the magic escapes, shake the jar and the stories will come alive. But what it will also do is make the cards very sparkly too. So in each magical story jar you've got a set of cards, and they're made up of character cards, setting cards and plot cards. Okay, and is what your children need to do is choose one of each card, and that will give you the bare bones for a story. So they can do it like that, so they can have a little surprise, or they can look at the pictures and the text and see what really excites them. So once you mix these up, there's thousands and thousands of story combinations that can be had. So that's how a magical story jar works. Now we know how they work and what they're all about, let's go on and talk about today's activity. So what we're going to start with today is writing a story. So because my children are quite different ages, we've got a younger one and an older one, I've asked them to pick a story combination for you guys today, because I'm conscious that lots of you will have different age children. So I figured if they chose it, we're going to get something that lots and lots of different children like. So this is going to be your story combination today, and with this we are going to write a short story. I've got some free downloadables on the website available for you, but I'll tell you a little bit more about them in a minute. So first of all, the character, so the person or creature in your story is going to be Gertrude the adventurous slug. That's going to be your main character in the story. Okay, so we're going to take Gertrude on an adventure. Next, the story setting, so whereabouts Gertrude is going to be in space. A slug in space. Really? That's what we're doing today. Okay, and the third story ingredient, so the plot card, is going to be Gertrude loses her favourite snuggly toy. So today's task is to write a very short story about a slug called Gertrude, or you can call the slug whatever you want. My little boy called it Joe this morning. I think I might have been after doing a little bit of PE maybe. So you're going to write about Gertrude the slug in space, and all of a sudden Gertrude loses their favourite snuggly toy. So in every great story there's always a problem, so that's the problem for you. Now next is what I'm going to do is talk to you about how you can change this activity for different ages. So for my youngest, for the 5-year-olds, if you've got a child around about that age, is what we did first of all was we got a book that he was very familiar with, so go and get the favourite storybooks, and we used The Snail and the Whale because he loves it. And is what we did was we talked about who the main characters in the book were. Then we also talked about where the story was set, so in the sea, and then at one point it's also on the beach. And then after that we talked about what the plot was, so the main events that happened in the story. And we talked a little bit about the beginning, the middle and the end, but only we did it in a really fun way. We literally spent a couple of minutes doing it, kept it really, really light. And then he went on, and what he did was he used the shorter activity sheet that we've put on our website, and he drew a scene of his story, and then he did 2 sentences, and we tried to use the most amazing words we could do. He came up with some really great ideas. So he's done 2 sentences for now, and on our next English session tomorrow he'll probably add another 2, and he's quite excited about his story, so I think that should work for your little ones too. With the older ones, so my 8-year-old, nearly 9-year-old, is what she did. She decided she was going to do the opening paragraph to a story. She absolutely loves a drawing as well. So she did the opening paragraph, and she used the thesaurus to look up lots of really beautiful words. If you go on Google and Google image wow words, key stage 2, lots and lots of different words that your school want your children to be using will come up, and you can maybe get them to copy some of them out and put them in a bag, or just make sure you get as much great vocabulary in there as possible. So she used lots of wow words, and she also gave her story a bit of a theme. She used the theme of bravery for her story. I'd suggest something really happy and upbeat, so bravery, adventure, happiness. So yeah, that's how we kind of altered the tasks very slightly for our different children. That's pretty much it for now. So have a go at writing your stories. We've seen my friends maybe wherever call out on Facebook to a nursing home who are looking for children to send in pictures and stories and whatnot. So we're going to send ours off to a nursing home. Then we feel like we've done good as well and helped spread a little bit more happiness. If you want the very basic, if you want the activity sheets that we've got on the website, go to www.magicalstorygars.com. If you click in the top right hand corner under the blog section, you'll see the forms there and our latest blog post. If you've got any questions at all, email me. It's beth@magicalstorygars.com. And also, if you do any of the activities and your children are really enjoying them, loving them, or if you need any help at all, put them on social media and use the hashtag magicalstorygars. And we'll be sure to check in on you all each day. Happy story making, keep it light, have fun, and take care, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks ever so much, and please do feel free to like, comment and share this video so that we can help as many children as possible. Take care guys, bye.